Well, hello folks, it's that time of the week again for a new musical moment in history. This week, we're letting our hair loose and drifting back to the early 80s. As the counterculture finally seized down and psychedelic rock was not an outlet for rebellion anymore, a new genre was generated through new wave-influenced British guitar sounds mixed with some heavy hardcore punk drum beats. And this was the birth of thrash metal. Anthrax, Metallica, Megadeth, and Slayer are known as the Four of Thrash, and are the bands responsible for the next form of rebellion in badass fans. As soon as thrash bands started making music, a whole other genre of music was formed, and people couldn't get enough of the music that was making them bang their heads. As social and political issues initiated all around, everyone was looking for an outlet for their problems, and thrash arrived at the right time. The angry-inspired lyrics and satanic references attracted everyone to a whole new world of metal. Let's talk about the origin of the genre, but in this case, determining the first thrash band really goes back to the 70s when Black Sabbath introduced the whole idea of metal music. Bands were inspired, and eventually thrash was one of the sublet genres that was created. Now for the best part, let's get into the Four of Thrash, starting with personal favorite, Anthrax. This New York City band formed in '81 and skyrocketed their career with their fast beats and speedy riffs. What set them apart from the other three was their constant use of comic book references in their lyrics and the humor they bestowed. Although, this band lives to see a constant change in vocalists as they progressed in different sounds throughout their career. '81 seemed to be a good year for thrash. An LA-based band, Metallica, was also formed. It was when drummer Lars Ulrich posted an ad in the newspaper that brought these boys together, and from that point forward, they created musical history. Metallica is known to be one of the greatest thrash bands out there and are known for their harmonized instrumental tracks, and this gives them the rightful title of being one of the most successful bands out there. As '81 proved to be the year of thrash, California brought out another band to the mix, Slayer. Need I say more? Slayer is known for Satanism, Nazism, anti-religion remarks, and anything else that could possibly leave you shocked. Because of their risky choices, they are known for being consistently banned and dealing with lawsuits, but that didn't stop Slayer from anything. This only brought them the attention and hate they aimed for. As the public criticized them, Slayer kept producing fast blast beats and always stood for what they believed in. Slayer's album, Rhine in Blood, brought them to fame and made them highly influential to other bands. As vocalist of Foo Fighters once quoted, "Me and my friends, we just want to listen to fucking Slayer and take acid and smash stuff." This is exactly what everyone should be doing while listening to Slayer. The last of the four was Megadeth, which was a band from LA formed in '83. This doesn't mean they are any less influential than the rest. Megadeth was first popular amongst the underground metal scene, and then later on in '86, they gained high popularity amongst the thrash scene. The constant disputes against members and drug abuse really affected their publicity and made them known for their obscene personalities. There was always some kind of feud with the band, but Megadeth is the primary reason why thrash metal became known in places where it previously didn't exist. The ruthless lyrics and heavy sound made the band a big contributor to the '80s and the thrash movement. Without these four wild bands, thrash metal wouldn't have progressed into the genre it became, and further genres like black metal wouldn't have evolved. Thrash not only made an impact on future music, but it impacted the society of the 80s and helped become an outlet for many people who were just frustrated with social and political issues of the time. You can't go wrong with headbanging and insane guitar riffs. That's it for this week's Moment in History. Let your hair loose and stay rockin'.